school's closed.
Again?
Yeah. Because I was looking over and noticed that kids were trying to go in, but it had a sign on it, and the mother's like, "I'm sorry, guys." I'm like, "I'm sorry, guys," and then the little boy started fucking crying. They're not properly doing it. They're not properly doing it. Exactly. Not scratch that. Yeah. Like that. So for the just like
Whatever.
Hi, Rama. Hi, Jason.
There we go. That's the right screen. Hey, Ramon. Hey, Jason. Hello, lurkers. We just barely made it to starting on time today because my computer decided to take a dump. I got it working at least for right now. So I'm going to give it a few, let people filter in. I need my macros. There we go. So how's everybody? Do you guys think silver's ever going to cap out over 30? We've been flirting with it for about a week. Sitting at 29.16 right now. Smiling rodent. You think it'll hit 50 bucks? We'll see. crazy if it did. If it does, it's going to aggravate me that I didn't load up on it back when it was like 13 bucks an ounce. I kept thinking, like, I should do that, I should do that, I should do that. Never did. Now I'm paying for it. Hey, Trent. Felt the same way we need to load up a gold and silver back in the 90s. Oh man, any one of us can say to ourselves, man, if we had the knowledge back in the the 80s and 90s that we have today, we'd all be rich. I mean, heck, if I had the knowledge back in the in the 80s that I have today, I would have been buying dollar boxes. Like, I would have just been saving up my allowance, doing extra chores, whatever, to make money, so I could just buy dollar boxes just to try and pull out, like, the Silver Ikes and the Morgans and the Peace Dollars and all that, because those were all in those boxes back in those days. I would have been cleaning up. I think silver's going to stay this price forever. We'll see, man. I don't know. The big telling thing is going to be when it's really high right now because of COVID. A lot of people are liquidating their cash and putting it into gold and silver because of the COVID pandemic. So we'll see. That's going to be the big tell, is as going into next year, as the pandemic finally starts to go away, then we'll see what the prices do. That's going to be the big key. I think they're going to stay up for a while, for sure. Not sure if you'll sell. I mean, you might as well, if you don't need to, hang on to it. That's kind of the whole point of it. Because I'm sure eventually there will come a day, if nothing else, just with inflation, there will come a day that's going to, eventually make it to $100. So yeah, if you don't need the money, just sit on it. There's no point in selling it. All right, for anybody on Facebook, here is our Facebook link. The lot list is on there. It is the top post. So anybody that wants to can go and check that out, see what's available for today, other than some beginning items that aren't on the list, because we always have beginning items that are on the list. Got a little bit extra today because I had something that was... I didn't know if I wanted to put it on or not, because I didn't know if it was going to get here in time. But it did, so that's going to be on there in the early going of the stream. Sorry I never got to that extra stream last week. Last week was weird.
Yes.
But we're getting close to being able to really get the Coins of the World Series going. So hopefully we'll get that up soon and actually get that to being an actual weekly thing soon. Because I know a lot of you have been waiting on it. So it's on the way and it's getting closer. Ooh, I want to show you guys something happy I got today. This is not for sale today. I want to enjoy just for a bit being able to say that I have it. Check this out, guys. What's up? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they have been really busy because they had mainly people coming and buying and selling gold and silver. And Rick's been out of town all week. So the other guy that you guys have heard me talk about every now and again, Barry Hughes, whenever Rick's out of town, he runs Rick's shop, and he said it's just been crazy there. So at least for a little bit, I can say that now there's only 2 of the Lincoln cents that we don't have. Hey, Bill. Yeah, because the coin show in Vegas actually did happen, so that's where Rick was all last week. So hopefully he brought some goodies back with him. Finally, at least for right now, we have a 14D and fine 15. Granted, it's probably going to hit a list before too long, but I'm going to at least look at it for a little bit. I'm stoked about that. So for anybody who doesn't know, that's the 2nd rarest out of the... Technically, it's the 3rd rarest, but it's the 2nd most expensive out of the wheat cents. I've always thought it weird that the 31S has way lower mintage and way lower survival, yet their prices are way lower than the 14Ds. You let go from work soon. That's not good.
What?
Not sure when you'll talk again. Well, hey, man, you can still come in and hang out. You don't have to buy stuff just to hang out. Do you still have a package here?
Who?
Yes, Bill, you do still have a package here. Yours has not been shipped out yet. Oh, man, that would be awesome. That's crazy, Ramon.
What?
So there's some woman that her father passed away and had an old house. She was redecorating the place, tore out a wall, and found large jars of Morgan and CC coins, enough to fill 5-gallon buckets.
Yeah.
Hopefully she knows what the heck she found. Because some people don't. Some people just find that and be like, oh. And then they'll go deposit them. She had no clue. Alright, we're going to get this thing going. Now she does. Oh, I'm sure now she does, yeah. Alright, let me do this real quick. Alright, so we're starting out with the consignment quarters from Rick, in case anybody wanted. These are the W quarters. 20 bucks each unless you get all of them from a year, in which case you'll get them for 19 bucks each. These are not the full sets. There's 4 of them available from the 2019s. There's the American Memorial Park W's. These are all BUs. And then the San Antonio Missions W. The River of No Return W. And the War in the Pacific W for the 2019s. And then for the 2020s, you've got the Weir Farm W and the Bats W. So $20 each, unless you get both of them. Then it's going to be $36 for the pair. And then same with the 19s, $20 each, unless you get one of all four. Then they're $18 a piece. So anybody wants some W quarters to add to your quarter collection? BUs. Not going to spend a whole lot of time on these. All right, last call on W's. All right, we're going to move on. If anybody decides you want some of those, let me know. All right, as always, we got the airtights. These are the universals. They can hold anything up to a Silver Eagle. They got your sizing gaskets in there so you can make sure everything's nice and snug. You're going to get a bag of 10 of them for $5. And we've got a bunch available, so if anybody wants a lot, we got you covered. Any takers? Great way to protect your coins. Throw them in an airtight. That way you don't got to worry about air getting to them. You don't got to worry about dust. If anything gets scratched, it's just going to be the airtight that gets scratched. Yeah, the foam gaskets are in there. See? Every one of those rings is a different size gasket.
Lady Jack's worth one.
There we go. One going to Lady Jack's. Anybody else? Oh yeah, never hurts to have extras. Never know when you're going to need them. All right, last call on these. $10 of them for $5. It makes them 50 cents each. If you buy these things in the stores, these things are like 3 of them for like $5. me a second. Alright, moving on. Anybody decide you want some of those, let me know. Alright, next up we got a bag. This is a bag of 20 airtights. Of mixed sizes. So you got some bigger ones, you got some smaller ones. They can range anywhere from like dollar size to penny size. There might be a couple of dime ones in here, I'm not sure. But you're going to get 20 of them. They're going to come in this little pouch. And we are throwing in 5 of the little sizing gasket discs in case you need to size some stuff up. This one's going to go for $8. 20 of them for $8. That's less than 50 cents each. And you get the cool little pouch. Anybody needs some airtights? Here's a chance to get a whole bunch for cheap. What's that break out to? Let's see. It makes them 40 cents each. Can't beat that. Come on, YouTube, kick in. Alright, last call on these. You always want to make sure you keep those coins protected. Get these all back in the pouch. Back in there. There we go. Alright, we are going to move on. Do they have the styrofoam? I am throwing it in, Lady Jacks. You're going to get 5 of the discs. These are from the Universals. They always send extras when we get them. So these are all sizing gaskets that are going to be in the pack with it. So you will get some. Going to be 5 of those discs. So yes. So let me know if you want it. Alright, I'm going to restart real quick, get this red line out of here. Give me 1 second. There we go. Now I'm green again. There you go, Lady Jacks. Yes, it does come with 5 of the size and gasket packs that you can use inside of those. Alright, so you guys, some of you have been asking for these for a bit. We finally have them in. We have 2 of each year available. These are the San Francisco quarters, guys. The uncirculated NIFC San Francisco Special Strikes. So that means you got your S mint mark right there. These are going for 15 bucks for the set for the year. So here's your 2012s. Here's your Hawaii Volcano. Here's your Denali. These things have a lower mintage than the W's. Here's your Acadia. Bib. Alright, 1 set of 2012 going to SMAC. We got 1 set of these left for the 2012s. Here's your El Yunque and your Choco Culture. Who wants the second set? $15 for the set makes only $3 each. Last call on the 12s. All right, moving on to the 13s. Again, $15 per set. We have 2 sets available. San Francisco Special Strikes BU. Here's your White Mountain. Here's your Perry's Victory. Here's your Fort McHenry. Your Great Basin. And your Mount Rushmore. You want a 13, Esmat? There, we got 1 set of 13s going to SMAC. That leaves 1 available. Any takers on set number 2? All right, we're going to move on to the 2014s. Again, 2 sets available. There's your Great Sand Dunes. Again, these are the San Franciscos. The NIFC uncirculateds. There's your Everglades. These are not silver. They're not proofs. They're just the S's. There's your Arches. And there's your Great Smoky Mountain. Any takers on a 2014 set? They're the same as the business strikes, except for that they were made in San Francisco, and the only way you could get them was you had to order them special from the mint in that year. All right, we got one set of 14s going to SMAC. And whereas with the W's, they did 2 million of each of the W's, the S's all only got 1 million minted. So half the mintage numbers of the W's. Yet the W's are ridiculous price compared to these. Figure out how that works, right? Any takers on set number 2?
I took it and put it in this thing. It's better to have it done. So that stuff's going in that one too.
All right, we're going to move on to the 15s. 2 sets available.
I just finished that go back over there.
Okay, so that's the only one you didn't need. Again, these are the S strikes. There's your Kasachi. There's your Bombay hook. Your Blue Ridge Parkway. Your Saratoga. And your Homestead. $15 per set, 2 available. Any takers? And 1 going to SMAC. You're just going to buy your whole set tonight, huh? Why not? Knock the whole set out. Just be done with it. 1 set left. Do you already have one of those done or no?
Yep. Already put in.
The 14? Or the 15?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, moving on. Again, we still got 1 set of all of these years left, so if anybody wants one, let me know.
I'm multitasking.
Next up is 2016. 2 sets available. There's your Theodore Roosevelt. Here's your Fort Moultrie. Your Cumberland Gap. Harper's Ferry. And your Shawnee. 2 sets available. Who wants them? $15 a set. One going to SMAC. How many more years we got? 17, 18, 19, and then the 3 available so far for 20s.
The 16s. I don't have those on there.
All right, one going to SMAC. Yeah, Captain Jigger, these are the clads. These were the very low mintage special strikes they did for each year, starting in 2012. We have every year from 2012 to current. There's 1 set available for each year left at $15 a set. We're currently on 2016, but 12, 13, 14, and 15, we have 1 set left of each year for $15 a set. All right, moving on.
I don't have that. She'll put it in her box.
16.
I have 17, 18, 19, and 20.
Next up, 2017. Dang. You should have sold them. Captain Jig said some guy in Oklahoma dumped $900 face of escorters in Oklahoma.
Damn.
All right, here's your 17s. Frederick Douglass. Again, 2 sets available. Here's your effigies. Here's your Ellis Island. George Rogers Clark. And Ozark Riverway. 2 sets available, $15 each. Should I put you down for one, SMAC? All right, one going to SMAC. You'll get one from each year, just making it easy. All right.
Okay.
So the 2020s SMAC, just so you know,
Only have 3.
there's only 3 of them, so it's going to be $9 for that one. It still equals out to $3 each. All right, so that means we got 1 of each year available. Any takers on the 17? Excuse me. Yep, all BUs. All right, moving on. So I'm going to show them for everybody else in case anybody else wants one, of course. Next up's the 18s. Got your Cumberland Island. Your Voyagers. Block Island. Pictured Rocks. And Apostle Islands. That's like your island set.
Right?
Alright, one left available. 15 bucks. Anybody want it? Got something else coming up, S-Mac, that you might want since you just grabbed that whole set. Alright, we're going to move on. If anybody decides you want any of these other years, just let me know. But we got a lot to get to, so I don't want to sit on all of it too much. We still have the Gouldens? I think so. Excepts 2019. Let me get through these. So again, one set left since S-Mac got his. There's War in the Pacific. San Antonio missions. I know a lot of people have been asking me for this one specifically so they can have the San Antonio mission one. There it is. River of No Return. Lowell. And your American Memorial Park. Any takers? 15 bucks for the whole set for the year. Alright, then I'm going to go ahead and set that one aside. So that one's 15 bucks. And then here's your 2020s. Again, it's only the first three because the other two haven't been released yet. Here's your Samoa National Park Fruit Bats. Your Salt River Bay. And your Weir Farm. So $9 for those three if anybody wants them. Then if you get all three, yeah, you get all three. It's all three for $9. So all right, that one's going to Bill Betts. All right. All right, so if anybody wants any of those other years, just let me know. We have one set left for every year.
Except for 2020.
Except for 2020, yeah. All right, and I figured I'd throw these in just to go with them, in case anybody wants them. Doing it for $4. That's 2 national park folders. So that way, if you want, you can have like one for Philly, one for Denver. You can have one for S, one for W, whatever. However you want to use them. But you can fill 1 year worth in each book. Or 1 mince worth, rather, in each book. All right, and S-Mac is grabbing these. S-Mac beat you, Bill. So we're going to S-Mac for $4. All right. Now to our regularly scheduled items. I can get a lot of those, though, Bill. If you want some, I'll try and get you some. Oh, to answer your question from earlier, S-Mac. Yes, all the Gouldens are still available. All right. Oh, it's all good, S-Mac. Like I said, I can get a bunch of those. So I'll give Bill some if he wants some. I'll just private message him when I get some. Alright. Kicking off with the normal list now. Starting off with currency as we've been doing. Because you guys have been really liking these. So we're starting off currency today with a 1996 1 yen from China. Going for $2. Beauty of these, you already know the year and the denomination, so you don't have to translate all of that. I already did it for you. Any takers for $2? Let's get that glare off of there a little bit. There we go. There we go. That's better. What's the equivalent? This is their dollar. This is their version of a dollar. So if you were in China, this would be a dollar bill. What's the conversion right now? I don't know what the conversion on yen to US dollars is right now. I know these have all been demonetized. Because they're one of those countries that demonetizes all of their currency like once every 10 years. Last call on this one. But yeah, you'd have to Google the conversion rate. I'm not sure what it is right now. Oh, there you go. Jason did it for you. 1 yen equals 14 cents.
94 cents. Or 0.0094. So it's not even a penny. I just looked it up.
All right, moving on to no idea about foreign stuff. Who's going to email you about some? Yeah, go for it. Throw me an email. Next up, 1964 1 sen.
It's upside down.
This is the upside down version. This one is an uncirculated banknote. Going for $3.
There you go. It's all done.
Focus a little sharper there for you guys. There we go. Bank of Indonesia.
Oh.
Any takers? 1964 uncirculated from Indonesia. Going for $3. I'm just getting these put up real quick while you're looking at this one. Give me a sec. Got to keep things tidy.
all confusing to me.
You don't got to understand them to collect them. You just collect them because you like them. Paper flipped out of it.
I know.
All right, moving on to
That was my ear.
the 1944 World War II 2 franc banknote from France. This was what the military used during World War II in place of actual currency. They printed these for the military allied groups. So this is a piece of World War II history right here. Going for $2. And this one's going to Jason.
Congrats, Jason.
Congrats, Jason.
Jason.
All right, next up, we got another uncirculated. This one's the 1971 20 escudos from Portugal. Uncirculated banknote. This one's going for $4. Some very cool artwork on some of these foreign notes.
Yeah.
And this one's going to Jason. Congrats, sir. All right. Next up, 1986, we got a 20 shilling from Somalia. This one's going to be going for $2. Very cool looking note.
Ben.
And going to Jason. Congrats, sir. Next up, we got another uncirculated. This one's the 1986 100 Zlotek from Poland. Uncirculated, going for $3. Pretty cool banknote. Any takers? All right, moving on to the 1944 100 drachma from Greece. Going for $2. And this one's going to Jason.
Congrats, sir.
Jason beat you hidden.
Hi, Hidden.
Next up, 1947, 1 peso, Dominican Republic. Going for $2. And going to Jason.
Congrats, Jason.
Uno.
Now that just made me want to play Uno.
We don't have Uno.
I know. But it made me want to play it.
Alright. And the last banknote. We're ending on an uncirculated. This is from 1989. This is the 5,000 Cruzados from Brazil. Uncirculated banknote. $4. Ah, your wife is the note collector. All right. Well, she would love this one. Any takers? 5,000 Cruzados. If you buy her stuff, she doesn't complain when you buy the coins.
That's fair.
All right. We are moving on. Pardon me. Oops. All right, next up, we got some medallions. These are going for $4 a piece. We got 3 of these available. This is in a Morgan dollar holder, so these are the exact same size as silver dollars. This is a recreation of the 1794 dollar in a proof finish. These are very nice, and the closest most of us will ever get to owning a 1794 drape bust dollar. $4 a piece. Anybody want one? Three available.
You said 4.
Bill Betts wants all 3. Congrats, Bill.
Don't worry about that.
All right, and then we got one more medallion. This one is the 1776 Continental Currency Medallion Proof Finish. It's got the reverse of the old chain scent.
And Bill's getting up.
And this one's going to Bill. Congrats, Bill. Jason, you were way too late on that. But you might want to, you got to pay attention now, Jason, because we're getting into your wheelhouse now. All right. Next up, we got the Birth of Our Nation silver-plated colorized medallion Continental Congress. Comes in the original pouch. These are all serial numbered. This is number 6,132 of 900 or 9,999 ever made. Going for $5. Comes in the airtight inside. It's your reverse. Beautiful design.
Yeah, it does.
Let me get a little closer on that so you can see it better.
They're actually really cool looking.
There you go. First Continental Congress. And then again, there's your number. And then on the inside, 9,999 is how many were made. Copper, nickel, silver plated. Any takers? $5. So this is part of the set. And we've got the next piece of the set available. This is the Birth of Our Nation Statue of Liberty. Number 1,556 of the 9,999. Silver plated colorized.
And Bill wants that.
And this one's going to Bill.
Congrats.
Congrats, Bill. All right, next up, from the Birth of Our Nation set, colorized medallion, U.S. Constitution, number 824
Early going.
of 9,999 made.
It's before the hit 1,000.
You're hunting the oddest boxes since. About 70% is copper. Generals I found 15 wheats. Every single one is 1929S. Huh. Sounds like that box might have been a dump.
Yeah.
Any takers on this one at $5? There's your reverse again. Pretty sure everything in the set has the same reverse.
And Jason wants it.
And this one's going to Jason.
Congrats, sir.
Next up, the next one in that set. Birth of Our Nation. Declaration of Independence. Something a lot of people need to read right now.
Right?
Number 991 of the 9,999. Silver plated, going for $5. You got your numbered certificate with this one as well. Get out of there. Yeah, they all have the same reverse for this series. More or less. Number 991. because it was upside down.
I know.
All right. We're going to move on. All right, and then the last one that we have for this particular series is the Boston Tea Party. This is number 5,862 of the 9999. Colorized silver plated. $5. Of course, as with all of them, comes in the airtight inside. Got your numbered certificate of authenticity. Any takers?
Moving on.
All right, I'll do a package deal on these. If anybody wants the other three for this series, it's your Boston Tea Party, your Declaration of Independence, and your Continental Congress. I'll do the last three. You got to get all three of them for $12. So that'll make it $4 each. So $12 for the last three. Somebody snag them. You guys are working on the set. You might as well try and get most of it you can, right? All right, last call on the 12 for all three.
Trent.
And Trent said, I'll take that deal. Congrats, Trent.
Hi, Trent. I don't know if I said hi to you yet.
Let me get those filled in real quick.
Yay! At least you're home.
All right, and the last medallion of the night. This one is from the U.S. currency set. This one is the 24 karat gold plated colorized medallion of the $100 bill. Number 762 of 999 or 9,999 ever made. And this thing is big.
That's bigger than a Morgan dollar.
Yeah, this is a big sucker. This is bigger than a silver eagle.
And Lady Jacks.
That's going to the Lady Jacks. Congrats, Lady Jacks. There's that awesome looking reverse. That is a very cool series. Yeah, get in there. All right. All right, next up, been a while since we've had some of these to offer. And we've got 4 available, I think. No. There's different years.
There's 3. And then 2 86s.
Oh, except one of them's already sold for the 85s. Alright, so these are the 1985 Engelhard USA. 1 ounce silver round. American Prospector. 2 available at $35 each. These are some vintage silver rounds, guys, from back when Engelhard used to still be owned in the USA. Engelhard is a German company now. $9.99 pure. Any takers?
Right?
One going to Matthew. Got 1 left. All right, moving on. All right, and then we've also got 2 of the 1986 Engelhard USA American Prospectors at $35 each. Yep, they both got the same reverse, I think. I don't know, let me see.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, same reverse.
Yeah, just different date.
Yeah, just a different year. You got the 85, this is the 86. Yeah, these are very, very highly collectible right here. No such thing as a 2020. Engelhard is a German company now. Is the 86 any more shiny? No. It's still just an ounce of silver.
That one's shinier than the other one.
All right, moving on. Silver's going crazy. Nobody wants to buy any, huh? All right. All right. We got 3 more silver rounds. These are for just under $4 over spot. These are Don't Tread on Me Rattlesnake Revolutionary War Flag Emblem. 1 ounce silver rounds. $33 each. 3 available. And it's got the Boston Tea Party on the front. Or on the other side. So that's both sides. Your Don't Tread on Me side and your Boston Tea Party side. Any takers? Awesome. Man, nobody wants any silver, huh? Except for Matthew.
Okay.
Oh, Trent wants one. All right, well, I'm going to Trent.
Gratza.
All right, well, we're going to move on then. If anybody decide you want any of those, let us know. All right, getting into Four and Silva now. All right, this is going to be one of our, actually, I think this is our showcase item for the night, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much this is our showcase item for the night. From the land of Mexico. This is an 1806 8 real. And extremely fine.
3x3.
This thing's in a 3x3, guys. This coin is huge. This is back when they were big suckers. This was going for 140 bucks. This coin is beautiful.
There you go.
$140. Any takers? From 1806.
Yeah.
This thing is amazing.
I didn't think it would be that big.
This thing makes the Silver Eagle look small. Man, where's all my people that kept asking us for 8 reals?
I don't have money.
That's two different ones that we've had in 2 weeks now. Nobody wants them.
Or didn't realize that they were so expensive.
Hey, they're 8 reals. If they know 8 reals, they know how much they cost. These things are not cheap, especially in good grade.
Yeah.
This is Carolus the Fourth.
Did you give the fish their snack?
No.
Huh?
No. Last call. God, I can't type. Corona the Fourth. All right, moving on. To at the 1939 50 centavos from Mexico, 72% silver. This one's an AU. Going for 12 bucks. Got some toning splotches on it. Any takers at 12 bucks? Anybody? Tell you what, actually, I'll do this one for $8. Because I didn't realize how bad the splotches on there were. So yeah, this one I'll do this one for $8. It's still AU. And Trent's taking that deal. All right, going to Trent for $8. All right, next up is the 1942 20 centavo. 72% silver and very fine, $3. Going to S-Mac. Congrats, sir. That was weird. Next up, 1947, 1 peso. 50% silver AU going to Jason. Congrats, sir. Be sure you're right side up. There we go. And there's your reverse. Jason beat you, Bill. All right, give me 1 sec. That goes there. That goes there. All right. All right, next up, getting into the biggins. We got the 1951 5 peso, 72% silver in AU, $20. These are the big old silver dollar size ones. Any takers at $20? Let's see something real quick. Let's see what just the straight up melt on these is right this second with the silver price where it's at. $18.60 is the melt on this. So you're getting this for $1.20 over melt. That's pretty good. Last call. Oh, and then we do also have one of these in BU. with some colored toning on it for 22 bucks. So you got $1.20 over melt on this one, and then $3.20 over melt for the BU. That's a pretty darn good deal. All right, last call on both of these. All right, moving on. The 1953 5 pesos. 2 available. Both are BUs. $3.20 over melt. There's number 1. Look how blinging that is. And here's number 2. Beautiful blinging coins. That's why I was on it. Any takers? Man, no love for Mexico today, huh? All right, moving on. One last one for Mexico tonight. It is the 1957 5 peso. 72% silver is BU, but it does have a bit of a scratch on the front. So because of that, this one's only 18 bucks. And this one's going to Trent.
Congrats, Trent.
Alright, next up, got a couple of coins from Germany. They're both the 1951 5 marks, but they're different mints. These are 62.5% silver. They're both in VF. This one is from the G mint.
As you see the G.
And then we've also got the J mint. Same year, same everything, just the J mint. $7 a piece. If somebody wants both, I'll do both for 12. Do I have any 2x2s for small dollars? Yeah.
Yeah.
How many do you need? So yeah, I'll do these for 12 bucks if anybody wants them for the set. I don't know. We'd have to count them, which I'm not doing right now during the stream. I know we have at least 100 minimum. Jason's taking both. Congrats, Jason. Jason beat you, Mac. Pack of 100 would be like $10. $9, something like that. Oh wait, 2x2s, not flips. Sorry. $5. I was thinking flip prices. Sorry. Yeah, I'll do $5 on it for 100 of them hidden if you want some. Deal? Alright, cool. We'll put that on here real quick. 100 small dollar 2x2s. $5, 2 hidden. Alright, I got it on there. Alright. Next up, we're going to Venezuela. And we are kicking off Venezuela with the 1921 high 2. There's a low 2 and a high 2 on this one. This is the high 2, 25 centimos. 83.5% silver. I should probably do this one under the scope because it's small. This one's going for $3 in a VG. There's Mr. Balboa. Or Bolivar, rather. Wrong country. Balboa's Panama. Venezuela's Bolivar. And this one's going to hidden. Congrats, sir. Next up, we got a rarity. The 1926 1 Bolivar. Only 1 million of these were minted. And you can guess probably 50% of these are left that have not been melted down. Oh, yep, my bad. Bill Betts got that one first. Sorry, Bill. I missed that.
Huh?
The 1921 was Bill.
Not hidden.
Yeah, everybody just jumped on like, no, Bill was first. Sorry about that. Alright, I fixed it. Bill got it. Were you trying to bid on this one too, Bill? Yeah? Okay, cool. So this one's going to Bill as well. I'm only one man. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. Just crack me upside the head when I do. Little bits. All right, next up. Yeah, no.
Okay. So, hidden's.
You're welcome. Next up is 1935 1 Boulevard. Very good. Going for $5. 83.5% silver. Going to Bill Bets. Congrats, Bill. Building up your Venezuela collection some tonight. Next up, 1938. 25 centimos. This one's in a good. And this one's going to Bill for $2. Bill's just cleaning up on these Venezuelas tonight. Next up, 1945, 1 Bolivar in VF. This one's going for $6. Any takers on this one? Going to Trent. Congrats, Trent. We had 2 of those. So if anybody else wanted one, we got another one. Anybody else want one? Another 45 VF. Same price. Nope. All right. So, next up is a 1954 25 centimos in extremely fine, $3. Man, it's rough getting these little ones. Let me go back to the scope. There we go. 1954. Any takers at $3? 3.5% silver. Going to Bill Betts. Congrats, Bill. All right, and then we've also got one of those in VF. And the VF one is $2. $1954, 25 centimos. And very fine. This one's going for $2. Basically like right at melt.
Bill's getting that one too.
Bill's like, I'll take both. Why not? That's a great price. All right. S-Mac, I hope you're here and paying attention because we are on to Netherlands. Kicking off, 1941, 10 cents. In VF, 64% silver. $3.
Little tiny thing.
It's got that like dark silver toning going on.
And it's smaller than a dime.
Yeah, a little bit.
And Bill's getting that.
And this one's going to Bill.
There you go.
Congrats, Bill.
Heading, you are way late.
Yeah, you're way late to the party. Next up, 1944, 25 cents. This one's an extremely fine, $4. That would be the 44p. With the acorn preview mark. Or right there.
And Trent.
Going to Trent.
Congrats, Trent.
Alright, switching back to the overhead.
You should have waited.
Oh wait, nope. One more coin first under the scope. Then we'll be switching to the overhead. Because first we got a 44D, 1/10 golden. Same as the 10 cent. Just on this one they decided to call it a 1/10 golden. 64% silver and VF, $3. And literally on this one it says 1/10 golden.
And Jason.
Oh, that's why, because it's the Curaçao province. So, Jason, you'll want to mark that on there as being a Curaçao province coin. Going to Jason.
Because I didn't mark that, sorry.
Alright, now switching back to the overhead. And hopefully S-Max here, because this is what he was asking for. $19.54, 1 golden, 72% silver, VF, $5. Of course, if anybody else snags it, all good. And Trent snagging that one. Going to Trent.
That's Mac, you're late.
Welcome back. Trent beat ya. But the next one we have 2 available, so if you guys both want one, it's all good. 1955, 1 golden, AU. $6.
Both of them are AU.
2 available. Yep, they're both AUs.
S-Mac.
One to S-Mac.
Which one do you want? Or does it matter?
I doubt he cares. They're the same. And the other to Trent. Congrats and congrats. Next one, we do have 2, but they're different grades. This is the 1956 1 golden. The AU is $6. And we have one in EF at $5.
There's AU.
Here's the AU. So if you bend, just tell me which one you're bending. There's the reverse. S-Mac wants the AU. And here's the EF. This is the $5 one. And this one's going to Trent. Congrats, Trent. All right.
Trent, you still have lots and lots of room in your box. Just FYI.
Yeah. Okay, which means it's going to be like Christmas for him when he finally gets it.
Right?
Next up, 1958 1 Gulden. Extremely fine. This one's going for $7.
It's because you're on the medium flat rate. And have been in it for a while.
Going to S-Mac. Congrats, sir. All right, last foreign coin of the night. Is the 1963 1 Gulden.
And very fun.
This one's in a VF. Going for $5.
And
And
S-Mac.
going to S-Mac. Congrats, sir. All right, I'm gonna whet your appetite a little bit on the.
As long as you did it before.
Yeah, all right. I mean, if you're on the list, you should have just been like, yeah, just give me all those. Then I've been like, all right.
But you would have had to pay for them before today's stream.
All right, so this is going for $15. Exactly what it says. These things are pretty tired, but you're getting a large set. And you guys, I don't know, you guys might be able to figure out the dates on these. I wasn't able to. And you're getting a 2 cent. So these are going for $15 if you want it. You're getting both for $15. Anybody want to take a chance on them? Like I said, you guys might be able to find the dates. I wasn't able to.
I was able to see the first 2 numbers on each of those. But the last 2, I couldn't.
Showed you under the scope. Yeah, that's the date spot for the 2 center.
Kind of looks like 64. 1864. Or 63. I don't know. Yeah, 64.
And Jig is saying that was a 64. And then here's the large cent. So there's bust.
He's had no weight.
Yeah, so anybody wants them?
It took me really zooming in to get that much.
Or I'll take an offer on them if anybody wants to make an offer. Anybody want them for 12? $6 each? Nope. All right. Moving on then. If you decide you do want to take a chance on it, just let me know.
Hi, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
It probably was. I don't know.
All right, and then we've got an 1848 braided hair large cent. It does have some corrosion on it. It's in good condition, and they're going at $11 since it's got the corrosion on it. That's still a heck of a deal for a large cent. Any takers? $11. Tell you what, if anybody wants it, I'll do this one with those other two, and I'll make it $20 for all three.
Last call. Alrighty.
All right, moving on. All right, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break,
Break time.
and then we're going to be getting into got a couple of Rick Snow Indian cents, and then some 3 cents, and lots of other goodies. So stick around. Ugh. Go ahead and talk amongst yourselves for a moment. Alright, I am back. Party time! Alright, Indians. Not just Indians, these are Rick Snow Indians. The expert on Indians. The world's best expert on Indians. Alright, that's the wrong one. We got an 1862 in Extremely Fine. Attributed by Mr. Rick Snow himself, going for 60 bucks. These are the old Cuppernickel planchets. Planchets they use for the Flying Eagles. Also known as like the nickel bronze. Any takers? Man, nobody, huh? Tough crowd tonight. Last call.
Beautiful coin.
All right, now how do you go wrong with the guy that's the world's foremost expert, is the one that graded it? All right, moving on. And we've also got the 1963. This one is in an EF as well. Also graded by Rick Snow.
50
And
bucks.
this one's going for 50. Yep. Eagle Eye Rare Coins.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, Lady Jax, one sec. I'll show you the deal I did too. Yeah, they are. And they're graded by the world's foremost expert. Anybody, anybody? Last call. All right, moving on. Somebody wants some beautiful Indians, I guess. Here you go, Lady Jacks. So that's the braided hair, 1848. It does have the corrosion on it, which is why it's only 11 bucks. And then I also said if anybody wanted, I would throw in the other, which I'm pretty sure that's a braided hair as well.
Yeah.
So that's another large cent. And if you clean that up, you might be able to find the date and the 2 cent. But I said I'll do all of it for 20 for all three. You want all three? Cool. All three for 20 bucks. Let me put that on here real quick. All right, so that makes that one. Oops. 10. And that one 10. All right, there you go. All right, next up is an 1865 nickel 3 cent in VF. Going for 20 bucks. You definitely do not see a lot of these around. Yeah, these things are cool. Any takers, 20 bucks. Can I do a 15 combo for what? Talking about like if you do one of every year of these? Oh, if you were to do the other 3 centers, I could do it. I could go 17 for it by itself. Or yeah, if you want, hang on a sec. So that's the 65. And we've also got the 67 in fine for 15. And then we've also got the 68 in fine for 15. So if you want to do all 3 years, Lady Jacks, I can do it for 15 bucks each. So it'd be 45 for all 3. Or if anybody else wants to do that. I wouldn't be able to go that low. 45 is the lowest I could go. Okay. And that's open for anybody else, too, if you want all 3 years. Saves you $5. All right, we're going to move on. So if anybody decides you want those, let me know. Hey, Ramon, if you're still out there, this is the one that you said you were still thinking about. Full BU War Nickel set in a capital holder. Yeah, you picked up the other ones that we had available. So you're getting the full set for $110. All of these are beautiful BUs. And they're called the Capitol holder because the holder's got the little Capitol building. Or the little Monticello Capitol thingy. Any takers? $110 for the full set. It's only $10 per nickel for BUs. It's an 11 nickel set. Hey, pick it up then. Fill your holes. Last call. Hey, Ramon, you awake? All right, moving on. I got one more nickel tonight. And it is the 1939 Denver reverse of the 38. Rated PCGS MS66. This is our other showcase item for tonight. And it's going for $90. Any takers? Guess Ramon fell asleep. You've always wondered about this one and wondered what about it? Do I know what the difference is? I can show you real quick. Give me a sec. Bear with me if I go red. I'm opening a page. Browser view. Alright, so this is what you're looking at. It's the enhanced definition of steps on the reverse. So the reverse of the 38, there's very little definition, whereas the other reverse is very sharp definition. So that's what you're looking at. There was 3,514 minted. $1 million estimated in all grades. List price for a 66 is $100. And there's only technically 3 grades better because you got the 2 pluses. So 66 plus, 67, and 67 plus. How do I know it's not wearing the coin? I don't know that I would be good enough to be able to tell you if it is or not, but the folks at PCGS are good enough. They know what they're looking for. Plus, you can tell that's not AU. That is obvious that that's not an AU. All right, last call on this one. Looking for $90. All I can say is, I guess it's just like anything else. You just have to be able to know exactly what you're looking for. I mean, I'm sure once it gets to a certain point of wear, there's no way to tell. Unless there's other defining characteristics that they know about that we don't. All right, we are moving on. I don't know. I know Rick can look right at one and tell you if it is or not. But he's also been doing it for 40 years. All right, next up, We got 2 of these available. And these are in the Rick Snow holders. These are 1955 Franklin half dollars Choice BU. Choice BU in Rick Snow lingo means that it would grade at least a 64. If you were to send it in. Check that gorgeous thing out. These are going for 25 bucks each. They are not full bell lines, unfortunately. Got one going to Paul Hampton. That leaves one left. Here's the other one. Any takers on number 2? Mark Paul's real quick. Last call. All right, moving on to the 1962 Franklin half dollar, graded by PCGS MS64. Going for 25 bucks. It's about the price you would pay just to send this thing in to get it graded. When you figure in shipping and insurance and everything else. It's probably actually less than you would pay. Any takers? It's a heck of a price, guys, for a graded coin. Man, nobody really. I thought somebody had snatched this thing up for sure. Hey, Ezekiel. All right, last call on this one, 25 bucks. MS64. Hey, you're very welcome, sir. All right, moving on. Crazy people. All right, next up, we are moving into some Morgans. Kicking off with an 1880 in extremely fine Got some toning on it for 30 bucks. Any takers? 30 bucks. Awesome. By the way, for anybody who missed it at the beginning, we have the San Francisco quarters in. We have every year from 2012 to 2019 available. They're $15 for the year set. So if anybody wants those, let me know.
Except for 2020.
I didn't say 2020. I said 2012 through 19.
Oh.
All right, moving on. All right, just make sure that you let us know your new address, Ezekiel, so we can mark it down. Welcome back. The set of BU War Nickels is still available, Ramon. You said you were thinking about it. Nobody bought it. So it's still here. Next up, 1881-0 in BU. This one's going for 55 bucks. Check that blinger out. Hey, Victoria. Yeah, that thing is a beauty. All right, last call on this one. All right, moving on to the 1885 New Orleans. Brilliant uncirculated, 50 bucks. That thing is gem on the reverse. Look at that. That is freaking amazing. Hey, Brian. How have you been, man? I haven't seen you around. All right, last call on this one. Going for 50 bucks. All right. Moving on. Can you just buy the reverse of the coin? I don't have the saw that good. Next goes 1886 plain date. Brilliant uncirculated, $50. Man, no love for the Morgans tonight, huh? All right. Moving on to the 1902 New Orleans. Brilliant uncirculated, $55. Yeah, these things are gorgeous. Surprised nobody's grabbing them. Last call. Hey, Lady Jax, did you ever decide if you want those 3 centers? All right. Moving on to the last Morgan of the night. 1921 plain date. Brilliant uncirculated, $30. It's about the cheapest you will ever get a Morgan for. That's BU. And this one's going to Ramon. Congrats, Ramon. All right. Next up. I'm just going to do a blanket thing on these. All right, we got some presidential proof dollars, $5 each. Starting with 2007s, we've got the John Adams. Thomas Jefferson. The George Washington. And the James Madison. So there's the full 2007 set. All deep cameos. If anybody wants the full set, I'll do it for $4 each. So $16 if you want the full set. Otherwise, they're $5 individually. Any takers? Individuals or the full set? All right, moving on to 2008, and I'm going to do the same thing for this year. $5 a piece, or $16 for the full set, which gives you $1 off each coin. You got James Monroe, Martin Van Buren, Andrew Jackson, and John Quincy Adams. All deep cameos. Any takers? $5 individual or $4 each if you buy the set. So $16 for the set. Come on, piece of jazz work. I know these things get a lot of flack, and a lot of people think they're not worth anything. So I just want to show you guys real quick. I mean, here's just the George Washington decam proof. At a proof 69, which is what most of them are at, you got a $10 list price. So you think they're going for half of list. In my opinion, they are a great set. All right, moving on. All right, last coins of the night is the 2009s. You got your John Tyler, your Zachary Taylor, your William Henry Harrison, and James K. Polk. All decams. $5 individually or $16 for the set. I hit a red line, so I'm going to reset real quick. Give me a sec. There we go. Now I'm green again. Man, you guys are a tough crowd tonight. You guys didn't like big chunks of silver, didn't like Morgans, didn't like Indians, didn't like nickels. Don't be laughing, Ramon. You're the weirdest one of the bunch. I've always found you interesting, Ramon, because you love Indians and you buy them any chance you get. And you love coins that are in the Rick Snow holders and you buy those any chance you get. Except you never buy Indians in Rick Snow holders. Which I've always found weird. But hey, to each their own, I guess, right? Alright, we are moving on. Alright, is there anything that anybody missed? Anything you want to see again? Anything you want to know if we got? Like I said, for those of you that weren't here at the beginning, we do have the San Francisco quarters available right now. These are the uncirculated NIFCs from San Francisco. All BUs. We've got every year from 2012 to 2019, $15 per year. So $3 a quarter. So if anybody's been wanting to finish up your America the Beautiful set with the San Franciscos, there's most of them right there. All right, well, nobody's talking back to me, so I'm going to guess nobody else wants anything. Lady Jax, did you decide on the 3 centers? For anybody who missed it, we got all 3. We got 3 of them. I told everybody I'd do a deal on it for $45 for all 3. I know, man. It's a quiet, slow night tonight. Like, none of the graded coins interested anybody. So if anybody wants all 3 of these for $45, that's an open offer for anybody. Yeah, Ramon, your set's still here that you were thinking about if you wanted it. Full BU War Nickel set, $110. Well, if there's anything you wanted to see, let me know. Still got both the Indians. If you want to break your streak of being weird. 1862 and 1863, both in EF. The War Nickel set S-Mac is $110. So $11 or no, $10 a nickel. for BUs. That's pretty good. BUs usually go for like 15 bucks at least per nickel. Oh, for anybody who missed it towards the early part of the stream, the EF8 Real is still available. 1806. 89.6% silver. This thing is bigger than a silver eagle. 140 bucks if anybody wants it. That is a big old coin. Heck yeah, chunk of silver. Speaking of chunks of silver, we've still got 2 of these available. The Don't Shred on Me silver rounds. 1 ounce silver rounds, 33 bucks a piece. And the Engelhard USAs. 286s and an 85. These were 35 bucks each. Anybody looking to add some silver to your piles? All right, last chance if anybody wants anything. Hayden, your due is more than 5 bucks, bro.
Huh? No, that's the only thing that he got.
I thought he got a coin too.
No, it's because he didn't get the coin.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. Never mind. That was the one that Bill Betts actually got. Never mind. Ignore me. All right, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I'm gonna get to work on all the invoices and everything.
Have a good night.
Have a good night. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it.